Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bearded Man Show. I'm your host, Dank Stagson, and this is my guest today. I'll be interviewing him. His name is BugsyMalone. Say hi, Bugsy.
Hey, Bugsy.
Good job. Alright, so Bugsy here has a very interesting story he's going to share with us later. But first, we're going to talk about what happened because of the story. Right? Turns out Bugsy is a product of modern medical science. Now, Bugsy, tell us first, what kind of operation did you have done?
Well, I was the first person in history of persons to get a face transplant. This isn't my original face.
Oh, is that why? That must be why we let you onto the show with such a short beard.
The beard it's coming in. It's coming in good.
It's
Didn't
looking
have to use
not
any
bad.
product. It's all naturally how they fused.
Yeah. How
Fused it.
naturally? How did they do it naturally?
Well, I don't know. I was under
Under what? The spell?
drugs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, we like that, don't we? You don't have to say yes.
Okay. Looking at
But
my
we do.
lawyer, and he's just shaking his head.
Don't pay attention to them. They're nobodies. We're the ones getting paid.
All right. That's true.
We're not really getting paid, are we? Okay. Well, anyway, Bugsy had a face transplant. He's looking pretty good. Beard's not that great. Still looking pretty good. Now, Bugsy, I've noticed you grabbed an interesting cup there for the show. We usually provide some to the guests, with liquor in it already, but Bugsy felt like bringing his own drink, so.
Yeah, this is an antique. My grandma got this from her grandma back in the day, and so I'm just keeping it in the family.
So it's like, it's your grandma squared's cup.
Yeah, G squared.
Okay, G squared, yeah. Got that. Alright, Bugsy. Now, your new face looks great. We're all very happy for you.
Thank you.
Now, is there anyone you'd like to thank, like the doctor, your family for supporting you through this tough time?
Yeah, both of those, the doctors and the families.
Okay.
If science was a person, I would thank it, and
Science.
that's basically it. Because I know a lot of people probably expected me to thank the big guy, but he didn't give me a new face.
Now, who's the big guy? Is
Science.
there somebody upstairs?
Allegedly, people say.
I didn't think they rented that spot out yet.
Oh, they don't rent it out. They sell it to people, and they charge them high interest rates.
Oh shit!
And when it came down to it, the medicine and the doctor's hands and some new fusion techniques I'm not even keen on put this new face on my muscles, I guess you would say.
Yeah. So you didn't have like any face at all, no skin, nothing,
No.
just pure rotting flesh
It-
because it was open
If you've
air.
ever seen
and...
Watchmen, I kind of resembled Dr. Manhattan at the early stages of skin burning.
Now, was he the one with the gold? He had the gold on his mask, and then the red suit with the gold on it too. And then he shot like lasers and could like fly.
Oh, that was Superman. Yeah, that was Superman. I'm pretty sure.
What the fuck is Watchmen?
You want to get into it here? It's a long.
No, fuck that. Okay, so
the skin was burned off, and by some miracle of science, the doctors were able to find a donor.
Yeah.
And so I would like to thank that young man's family, for allowing doctors to cut his face off and put it on my old muscle flesh.
Oh, so it's like that old movie,
Yeah.
E.T.
Yeah, it's like E.T. a little bit.
Okay, good. I understand you
Yeah.
now. Yeah, with I got you. The little alien kid and Drew Barrymore.
Yeah,
He
Drew
drank
Barrymore
beer,
comes back
and then his face melted off or
cuts
something.
the kid's face off,
Yeah.
puts it on hers, and kills people with chainsaws.
Oh god, that was a great flick. I give that 7 thumbs.
Yeah.
Those are me and my friends. One of them only gave it 1 thumb, but we gave it 7 thumbs. That was a good one, huh? Yeah. Okay, so let's figure out what everyone's here to figure out. Why did you have to get a face transplant in the first place? Were you born that way? Was there a freak accident? Did you fall off a bike and hit your face on the pavement or something?
Well,
was it the child's fault even?
It wasn't.
So many questions. So many questions.
I was in Alaska working to pay some bills. So
Alaska, that's it's really cold there, right?
Start there. It was very cold. We were up working on this pipeline.
Okay.
And we were getting oil out of it and what have you. And
so oil comes from pipelines.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Okay. Who says you don't learn anything here?
And just
tell you what.
Plastic and really just draining the earth.
Okay.
So I was up there making money off that, and when I was coming back to see my family, I was heading back to Seattle, Tacoma area, and our plane it crashed in I guess you would say Canada or Alaska, and
either way they're cold, right? Am I right on that?
Between Alaska,
yeah, they're both really freaking cold.
And I believe it was 20 miles east of the Canadian border, so technically Canada, but with that Alaska feel.
Okay. So it's like dark people in a cold place.
Yes. Inuits.
All right, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
And but there weren't any Inuits around after our plane.
Now, did you see any igloos?
No igloos. We tried to build one.
No.
When I say we, I mean me and the handful of people that survived the crash.
There were more survivors on the plane crash. The plane crash.
Yeah. There were 4 other survivors.
I said you making fun of me because you're an asshole. You know that?
Yeah, I've been told that too.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're all surviving, like we had seen on CBS and Survival and.
Oh, the Survivor show. Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah,
they teach you a lot there.
Yeah, they do. They put Americans just in these crazy situations.
It's almost like there should be nobody living there, but there's like tons of people living in the places they go, and it's hard to believe. Like, if they could videotape each one of them and figure out how they survive out there.
Yeah, they don't tell you that part.
That'd be like Survivor Extreme, I think.
If they were in my shoes, that was extreme, because what I'm about to tell you is extreme.
They might get their face eaten off.
Yes. I was attacked by wolves, several wolves. I was the only survivor.
That's terrible, man. I'm very sorry about that.
Yep, we thought we were walking south the entire time. Turns out we were headed north, further into wolf territory.
Wolf country.
Really up there where they, when they see meat, they don't care what it is. They're hungry.
They're on the sea meat diet, I guess.
They're on the sea meat diet. Exactly.
Okay.
A little comic relief.
We like jokes.
Good to have.
We like jokes.
And to make a really long and gruesome, bloody, gory, painful story short, basically we walked right into their den. We walked for days, thought we were going the right way. Walked straight into their den.
Now, what do they keep in the den? What is a den specifically?
Basically, it's a pile of bones. They drag their prey there, and they all feast, and it's also where they sleep. So beds.
So they make beds of bones, and they burn the bones for warmth.
Yes,
and
the calcium soaps. That's how they grow.
That's how they get calcium.
That's how they get.
They don't even need to drink milk.
A lot of people don't know that's how wolves get fur to grow certain ways and calcium.
Goddamn! I'm gonna try that.
And so, the whole time, I was the last one, and I tried to make some weapons. I had some leftover alcohol bottles from the airplane that I had taken with me, and we had all drank them together one last time around a fire. That was the last time, but last time we saw each other, and then after that, I used the bottles. I broke them and taped them to my knuckles to fight the wolves off, and I ended up killing 3 wolves. But the 4th one, he got my face, didn't hurt my eyes. His teeth sunk into my cheek and ripped this cheek off, and his other claw came around to this cheek and ripped that cheek off, and his bottom jowl hit this and ripped the flesh of my nose off.
Holy
and it
shit.
peeled down onto my mouth, and so all my mucus was just draining into my mouth.
Oh, that's a bad day if you ask me.
Yes, and
you got mucus mouth, but
and the skin
Way worse, I
the
guess.
skin on my forehead had flapped over my eyes, so I couldn't see, and I could only feel his face, and so I knew where his throat was at.
That sounds like something out of a really, really fucked up movie, but go on.
Well, the adrenaline kicked in, and I was able to use the glass shards that I had on my fist to cut his throat all up.
So basically, you boxed a wolf and then slit his throat with your knuckles, is what you're telling me.
Basically,
Okay.
he got the best of my old face, but I wish that wolf was here now so he could see me now. You
Okay, so one more question. Mr. Malone, do you have any history of mental illness?
know.
Okay, have you ever been in a psychiatric ward of any sort?
No, no.
Okay, so I guess what I'm getting at is the story you just described to me, except for, the face ripping. Yeah, no, it seems to be the plot for The Grey with Liam Neeson.
Is that a book?
You
Did he
know,
write the book?
you don't touch my daughters again, but a different movie. Like,
Stolen.
don't take my daughters.
Stolen.
Taken.
Nicolas Cage.
Take. No. You just told me the plot of The Grey.
Oh, I thought we were discussing books. Now.
I think it was a movie. I kind of remember watching that. Yeah, no, it was a movie. I don't know if they made it in book form after that or something, but I'm pretty sure that was a movie.
They might have made a movie about me.
Is that what happened?
I didn't see any royalties though.
You used to look like Liam Neeson then.
No.
Liam Neeson looks like you used to look then. Liam Neeson found your old face in Alaska and put it on his own. Is that correct?
That could be correct.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, I've got some phone calls to make.
I don't know. You know, I don't personally know Liam Neeson, but it sounds like a good movie. I ought to see it sometime. But no, that's totally my story, and I appreciate it if you wouldn't ask me anymore about that.
All right, guys. So, here we have the man, BugsyMalone, who had his face eaten off by wolves after his plane crashed in Alaska with a handful of people while he was on his way home to see his wife and family. And one by one, everyone was killed by a wolf because they all kept moving closer into the wolf's bone pit, lair, den. And then he was the only one left and boxed a wolf and slit his throat with his knuckles. The man, the myth, the liar. Legend, the legend. BugsyMalone. Thank you so much, Bugsy. It's been a great show. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What?
You're full of shit, you know that. You fucking, this is bullshit. I can't believe you came
My
on my show and
attorney
fucking
strictly
talked
told
about.
you.
They told me
to bring up the gray.
they never even said anything to me about that. Maybe they talked to my attorneys, but I don't listen to them.
I got this cup
You
on
think
this show.
Dude, she's dead, right? G squared? What the fuck? I mean, I'm sorry.